Oh, hello, boys. I realise I've just cleared my throat after my mic went live. What an amateur. How are we doing? Hello. Oh, what an exciting day it is. I'm giddy. I'm giddy with excitement. Three things. Thing number one, we've got a transfer window going on that we're already in the midst of, including a 6'8" striker we've just signed. Thing number two, my Steam Deck is supposed to be delivered this afternoon. That's pretty exciting. Thing number three, my new Pokemon cards from Japan are supposed to be here this afternoon for the new Dark Phantasma set. Oh, what a time to be alive. But first, we have to record an intro for YouTube where we pretend the transfer window hasn't started yet, because I don't know if you watch the highlights videos on LOLLUJO 2 that Chris puts together for us. You should. That's how his kids get fed. That's his channel. But the video that came out this morning only was just the playoffs. That was a story in its own. So the transfer window is going to come out as one complete video in a couple of days' time. So we have to record the intro as if the bit that's already happened hasn't happened. And then he's going to mush bits together from the two streams. It's ambitious and confusing, but I'm just going to leave him to it. Like I say, it's his channel. It's his kids all starve. If it was a bad idea, no skin off my nose. So let's do a YouTube intro. Oh, boys and girls, transfer window o'clock. Let's pretend we didn't bottle the playoffs for a 15th time in the row. And let's be positive. We've got money to spend. We're a club on the up. Let's build a squad that's going to take us to the Premier League. Lovely, lovely. Let's see that. I mean, I'm a professional. I cut to the wrong screen. Fantastic. Big Mike, thank you for getting in with a sub already. 25 months. Am I having to stay waiting for a pass on MCM Friday? Yeah, probably. Unless my Astral Radiance stuff comes the day before. I'm going to do a box break for that and then head down to Comic-Con. Hopefully it'll come first thing. I'm kind of hoping it'll come on Thursday. I don't know if pre-ordering Pokemon cards works the same way as pre-ordering video games. Usually when I pre-order video games that release on a Friday, they arrive on the Thursday. So kind of hoping my Pokemon cards will be here on the Thursday. Lou King, thank you very much for 9 months. Am I wearing the same shirt? Otherwise he's editing it. I mean, we don't need that kind of continuity. It's fine. It'll be fine. Also expect my internet to be down as Virgin are doing work, but I guess not. Well, there you go. Chris's internet was supposed to be down and it's not. Happy days. So, just to bring you up to speed with where we got to on the previous stream, because we have already got started on this transfer window, but lots of stuff has happened already. We have been doing business. We started with £3 million worth of budget and we went straight out. We got a couple of youngsters in, including the fantastically named Pericles Raimundo, who we will be spending some time with in the near future, I'm sure. But this guy, Tituan Naor, is, I mean, someone likened this to Leicester getting Kante and Mahrez, just raiding the remnants of the French lower leagues, or Ligue 1, I guess. He's a Ligue 1 reserve. Makes no sense for us to know he exists. Makes no sense for him to come to Leamington. But both of those things have happened. And he is our new absolute monster that's going to sit at the base of our midfield. We signed him for less than £1 million. He's already valued at 16 to 21 million pounds. He's a defensive midfielder with an aggression of 20. That can't go wrong, boys and girls. 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. He is going to be a superstar. Jevans, thank you for 6 months. Sherko, thank you for 25 months. While that was going on, we did start to sell off. In fact, we haven't started to sell off there. They're all the ones that went in January. We then moved forward to after July the 1st and everything ticks over. And we signed a couple more players and used up all of our original budget. So Marko Kadric is a 6'8", 20-year-old striker. 6'8", jumping reach of 17. His heading's only 13, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to be able to head. He just needs to let the ball hit him from corners. But he's also got 17 for flair and balance. We've got a tricky little 6'8", 15-stone striker who is just going to, I mean, I'm so very excited. So excited. 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, 2.3 million coming in from Savina Sveda. which I think, is that where Mita Jackie came from? I feel like that was his club. We've got previous of bringing clubs in, bringing players in from there. And then his strike partner, because the reason we didn't get promoted is because we couldn't score goals. So his strike partner is going to be Matthew Murtha, who's a 24-year-old French striker who's quick, composed, and a good finisher. What more could you want? He's got previous of scoring goals, 21 goals in a season in the Swiss Super League. We're going to ignore the fact he only got 2 goals playing in Bulgaria. We're not going to worry about that at all. And yeah, I mean, he's been banging the goals in for the Nice second team in the, what is that, the French 5th tier. He'll be fine. He's going to make the step up. He's going to be fine. And if he's not, we've still got Ed Webb on loan for another year. And then we'd run out of money. So it was time to start funding something new. So we started selling off fringe players. Nelson Abbey's gone for 350,000. Osazi Ohogidi has gone for 180,000. And most significant of all, Kai Edwards, who's now been replaced, remember, by the combination of Kadrich and Murtha. Kai Edwards going to Middlesbrough right at the end of the last stream for £14 million, a club record sale. Anna's here.
How are your eyeballs?
You what?
How are your eyeballs?
What do you need my eyeballs for? What have we got here? What am I reading? Oh. Okay. Okay, why are you showing me that?
You know.
Okay, I thought you were asking for help. No, okay. There we go. Text message that I had to read from Anna. Yeah, Kai Edwards has gone to Middlesbrough for mega money. Club record sale. He was 28, or still is 28, to get 14 million from him. Yes, he was a decent goal scorer and provider for us last year, but with the 2 new boys coming in, he wasn't going to be a regular starter. Those 2 and Webb, they are our 3. Edwards has gone, and that means we go into the second half of our summer. It's the 19th of July, with £9 million to spend, loads of spare wage budget, and we are going to go and buy some football, boys. Carlo the Scot, thank you Carlos the Scot, thank you very much for 5 months. Have I got bin men watch or postman watch? The bin men have already been, I think, so we've missed the excitement of the bin men, but we are still waiting for both Parcel Force and DHL with various packages, so it's very exciting around these parts. I don't have a camera ready for them, but I am very excited. So with our big pile of cash that we've got to spend, if we have a look at how the squad is looking up front, I don't think we really need anything. If anything, you could argue we could probably let Emmett Walsh go now, because once we've got Webb, Kadrich and Murtha, we've still got Theodros, who's not going anywhere. Kevin Decter can play. I guess it's nice to keep Walsh around. Remember, he got a hat-trick against Manchester United only about 18 months ago in the FA Cup. So I don't mind keeping him around for another year as a 4th choice striker. But if we find a really good youngster, we'll bring him in. Jono Black Kings, thank you for 4 months. And then we're trying to bring this guy in, Iñaki Gomez, who's a 23-year-old Spanish midfield player. He was released by Manchester City. We've had him on trial a couple of times now. We couldn't afford him earlier in the summer, but obviously now we can. He was on loan at Forest in League One last year. But, I mean, he's just a lovely little addition to the midfield. If we can get him across the finish line, that's 1 midfielder in. He can then partner Jarvis in the middle with Brooksy at top of the midfield and Nowell at the base of the midfield. And then you've still got the likes of Godwin, Theodros. Who else have we got still around in the midfield? Decter, Warrington. There's plenty of players still able to make up the numbers in our midfield. So the midfield 4 is looking strong. And then we get to the area of the team we probably need to improve. Turgay and Weaver are only here on loan. So it would be nice to bring in some of our own youngsters. I mean, we've kind of got it on the right-hand side with Dempster and Clark, who've got potential. We don't really have anything. And we've got no contingency for Turgay on the left. We've got Josh Doig as a backup, but he's 32 years old now. So we probably need a left-back to compete with Turgay. In central defence, we don't really want to play Godwin at centre-back too often because he's usually more involved in the midfield and he's only got 7 for heading, so he's not ideal as a centre-back. Roberts will obviously be involved, but then Weaver, Jarvis, they're not centre-backs. Sparks was here last year on loan. He's got lots of potential and might end up great, but at the moment doesn't really play well with Roberts. So we need a centre-back to partner Roberts. And then probably top priority is a goalkeeper. The Cashman actually won Championship signing of the season last year, but he is probably the weak link in the team. And I think if we could go and get a real good quality goalkeeper, real good quality centre-back, and then decent backups at left-back, striker, maybe central midfielder, let a couple more of the fringe players go, that'll be £10 million. Very well spent. And no, we're not signing wingers. Wingers are for cowards. This budget realistically should be nowhere near the Prem. Ha! Realistically, my eye. This is Premier League budget. Right. Let's find a goalkeeper, because that's number one priority. Have we got any other transfers ongoing? I can't remember what. Oh, past Kev. You cheeky little rascal. I forgot we'd already found Odin, who might be the goalkeeper coming in. He'd be our record signing, but let's wait and see if Odin arrives. We're trying to also sign a centre-back, it seems. Past Kev is spoiling us here. And then with Gomez as well. So let's wait and see, I guess, to see if we get those guys in. Rick the Ref, thank you for 16 months. They've rejected the offer for the centre-back. So let's have a look at defenders again. I think centre-back is a very high priority position for us. He's more of a midfield player, it seems. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just bump the age up a little bit. We want to get to the Premier League. We don't mind if they're a little bit older. Joe Steer is on the transfer list at Bristol City. Transfer listed due to the club's perilous financial position. What's going on at Bristol City? So Bristol City. I don't know what Anna's doing out there. She's yelling sit at the top of her voice. Probably something going on with Dave. Have they just been promoted? No, have they just been relegated? Why can I never find clubs when I'm looking for them? Bristol City are in the Championship now. Were they in the Championship last year? Yes. So they finished 17th last year, but have got financial problems going on. So they had a takeover 2 years ago, and I guess the takeover has not gone very well. It says their finances are okay there, so I'm not really sure why that's classed as a perilous financial position. Did that say Steer was their captain as well? So he's the captain of Bristol City, and he's on the transfer list. We're going to find out what is going on out there.
I'm trying to teach him.
Oh, are you taking him out for a walk?
Yes.
Okay. She's trying to take Dave out, and he's being a bumhead, it seems. Right, so Steer. Let's have a look at. He's an option. All right. She doesn't usually take him out without me. I'm not sure what's going on. I want to go out for a walk. Just walking my dog. How dare she? I think he's probably the one, isn't he? Fabio Guzman is the guy, thinking back to Earth 1. Yeah, the 6'6" guy we signed for Peterborough. So I think we signed him straight from, I want to say we signed him from Bolton. We might have taken him from Preston. I think we took him from Bolton, though. So he's 24 now in this universe. Still 6'6", which is nice. So maybe he'd be a good option. I like the idea of linking up with someone from the other universe who we never got to have a proper look at. Who wants him? Reading and Celta. Be nice to have another giant. 6'6". Or do we go for the, I guess, safe option of this guy with bundles of experience in the Championship? But he's only 6 foot tall. I guess we could potentially bring in both. Should we bring in both? How much? So they're actually listing him for 4.9 million. That is a lot for a defender, especially for a defender that we're not really going to get much resale value on. Although I guess we've just shown with Edwards that you can get loads of money when they're 28. So even if Steer comes in for 5 million now, we get promoted. He's not good enough anymore. We could probably sell him next summer for 10 million, couldn't we? So maybe Steer is the sensible option, but I do like the idea of Guzman, who's a couple of years younger, probably with better resale value as well. Hmm. I mean, there's certainly an argument for bringing in both. Me at 5'8", what I hear Kev say only 6 foot tall. For a centre back, 6 foot is tiny, especially when you're comparing him to a 6'6" option. Right, so let's offer something that might get accepted. Let's see where we are. There you go, $1 million up front, 3 million. I saw it was my doorbell was ringing. 1 second. It wasn't my parcel, it was Anna. She's back already. Dave twisted her back funny, so she's just turned up with a bag full of poo and shut the door on my face, which was nice. But I think there is a delivery guy outside, so I'm 1 ear off while we listen out for that. The doorbell's ringing again. The doorbell's ringing again. No, that way. It was the least interesting of all the parcels. It was our Gusto food for the week. Rubbish. Right. Let's try and make an offer for Joe Steer as well. So let's try and offer the similar thing. We can get them both for a similar kind of deal. You know what? It's $1 million up front. I'm comfortable with that. I'd rather do it that way. Right. So there's 2 centre-backs. We've potentially got a goalkeeper and a midfielder. I guess we need to just hold fire now. Because if we get all of those in, we probably need to move some more players out again. Right. Guzman wants a lot of money. What a silly bear. You're not having that. Let's try and knock you down a little bit here. Oh, I see. I see. Don't forget, I discovered you in another universe. And then this guy, who I don't mind paying a bit more to, but he wants less. He's not having that. Try and push him down a little bit. There you go. And then, what's going on with my watch? Nothing. What happened to Arsenal on Monday? I don't know. What did happen to Arsenal on Monday? Oh! It's Andy Rinomata! He's a blast from the past. Probably don't need him at 37 years old. That's proper blast from the past. Right. So Richards is leaving. Doig is leaving. I forgot we'd arranged to sell Doig. So we probably need to get that left back as a matter of urgency. Worst Kev player ever. Andy Rinomata was not a bad player. He was one of those players that the comments section always hated because he never did anything spectacular. And some of you get so hung up on average ratings. Andy Rinomata was one of those players, like Connor Roberts, like a few other examples, Pablo Fornals in the network game, one of those players who the team was always better when he was in the side. I won't have a bad word said about Andy Rinomata. The Dons, thank you very much for 3 months. I went to school with him. Well, there you go then. You went to a good school by the sounds of it. Right, who's this guy? Another West Ham young left back. I mean, Turgay's a young West Ham left back. Should we just get a second one on loan? and let them compete with each other to see who's going to be the best future left back. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Oh, they want 70%. Right. Yeah, we really can't do any more offers just yet until we've figured out what we're doing with these transfers. If all these guys come in, we might be close to spent up. But we do definitely need a left back. Do the story about how I'm part French. I've done that before. We did that the other day. We're not going to keep doing it. You'll have to go and find it on a VOD. The closest VOD to when the series started. Oh, no. No one else is allowed to get Gomez. He's my boy. Increase salary. There you go. Let's offer him more. So I think he's going to be great for us. Right, Joe Steer is coming in. We have our new centre-back. Right, there you go. That, I think, is he's our record signing. But he's the captain of a fellow championship team who we've just taken from them. He's our best centre-back. That is the sort of thing that teams that are going to get promoted do. Now you're talking. Now we mean business. We're getting some strength in depth in. Lovely. And Bristol City get a little bit of money. Who did I sell to get the budget? Edwards for 14 million. After we'd already brought in a 6'8" player to replace him. I do like a 6'8" striker. It's going to be a very new look Leamington team for this new season. Which is exciting. Ooh, Goldlet. Love a Goldlet. Come on, let's dance. Right, Dector wants a new contract. I don't mind Little Kev getting a new contract because he has been here. This is his 5th year at the club and he's getting better and better. He might not be he's probably never going to be a Premier League star for us, but he'll be an important squad player. He doesn't want it anymore. There you go then. I'm not going to give it to him if he doesn't need it. Have I seen the prices for WWE card? If I haven't, how much are they? Are they stupid? Like I said last week when we were talking about it, I'm not going to go if it's stupid. I'll pay football price for it. I'm not paying more than... My absolute max will be like £50 for a ticket. If it's more than £50, I'm not going. Let's have a look. What does it say on here? My word. Hold on. Should we actually have a look on the website? Join the queue. I'm not going to join a queue. How much of this? What's the cheapest ticket? People are mental if they're paying hundreds of pounds for this. Why would it not say anywhere in the article how much the cheapest ticket is? Most expensive is 1687. Yeah, but I want to know what the cheapest is. It's a stadium. There's not going to be a terrible seat. It's not going to be like at the O2 where I sat behind the Titantron. Should we join the queue? Should we buy tickets live on stream? Join the queue. You're in the queue. 75 people ahead of me. The cheapest ticket's £168, so I'm not paying that. That is bonkers. Where does it say 168 on here? Look at Chris derailing the stream. Cheapest is 168. Well, then I'm not going. That's a shame. I would have liked to have gone, but I'm not paying £168 for it. secure your seats. Doesn't say on there how much the cheapest price is either. Find tickets. I don't want to join the queue. Yeah. Right. Mentoring group. Let's focus in on that. Guzman's coming in as well. There you go. We're bringing in all the defenders now. We get a goalkeeper as well. We are looking good. We have got some big boys in this squad now. And I do like the idea of linking up with Fabio Guzman again. Imagine having him and Kadrich both stood on the near post at corners. You don't need to imagine it. You're going to be able to see it. It's going to be great. All right. I forgot we had Kieran Brewerton. Whoops. Yeah, we probably need to loan that guy out. I've now signed all the centre-backs. Cheapest is $39.40. Well, I'll pay that. So how much is it? What is the actual cheapest? I'll get back in the queue and I'll actually buy a ticket for that price. I want to go. You lot are a nightmare. Let's rejoin the queue. I mean, I did register. So how do I unlock this? Because I registered for the pre-sale. Would they have emailed me a code? Got it. Would be Mr. Cool Guy buying one single ticket. WWE. I can't see that they've sent me a code anywhere. But I did register. Cardiff. But I have to put in a code. And I did do the pre-registration. Code is Clash, is it? Brilliant. Oh, there you go. The cheapest is $39.40. Well, I'll just take... Should I just get two, just in case someone wants to come with me? I don't know who I'll bring with me. So you have to... Do you have to buy two? Find tickets. L11. So where's L11? Can we zoom in on this? So L11 is there. So, oh, good. We're behind the ramp again. Love being behind the ramp, me. So yeah, there's the ramp. There's L11. Row 17, seats 9 and 10. Hold on. How did that go to £337? What's just happened here? I thought the cheapest was 39 quid. Oh, that's the best, not the cheapest. Hold on. How is that the best? It's behind the what's it? Give me a £39.40. That's what I want. I want a cheap one. Find tickets. How is the best seat that? I don't understand. Right, U31. On the halfway line. That's always good. Opposite the ramp. How are they still 281 quid? What am I not understanding? What am I getting wrong here? Something is not quite right here, boys and girls. They've sold out the cheap tickets already, have they? Well, I ain't going then, am I? Because that is crazy pricing. Yeah, well, there you go. No WWE Cardiff for Kev. I paid £225 a ticket earlier. I'm not interested in that. There's so many things I could buy so many Pokemon cards for £225. I'm not paying that kind of money for it. I paid £60, I think, to go and see New Japan at the Copper Box, where I was literally next to the ramp. I got to rub Kota Ibushi's head. I got to stroke Okada's arm as they celebrated afterwards. If I can be that close to New Japan, I was practically ringside, stood at the barrier on the ramp for £60 for better wrestling. I'm not going to pay £225 to sit in the upper tier and basically just watch it on a telly that's quite far away, because it's absurd. Would I pay that for AEW? Not for those seats, no. No, I'd pay. I'd tell you, if it was AEW, I'd pay $250 for ringside or close to. But I'm not going to pay that kind of money for those kind of seats. Right. Is this Goalkeeper coming in? Craven Cottage. I really hope they don't do it at Craven Cottage. I know they own it and all, but that doesn't mean you have to do it there. Right, Brewerton's going to Blackpool for the season. That makes a lot of sense for him. I came up on a scout report. Nice. Then you'll be in my shortlist somewhere. Tamang's signed a new 5-year deal at Bayern. Gomez is coming to us as well, so that's a midfield player sorted. This window is going very well. If we get this Goalkeeper as well and he ends up any good, this will be the perfect summer. Of course, the issue is we haven't fully scouted him. We just think he's going to be good. Not be. That would be troublesome. I'd be a little upset then. Ah, there you go. Odin's coming in as well. What a squad we're putting together here. What do the media think of our shenanigans this summer? They think we're a mid-table side. We'll show them. We'll show them who's a mid-table side. What? Gomez didn't get a work permit. He'd been at Manchester City for years. How is he not British? What? I mean, he's been living in this country for 5 years. Why is he not taking nationality? He's got 1 more year left because of that stupid loan to Cyprus. Ruined my life by going to live in Cyprus for a year. Ah. Well, yeah, there's no point signing him without a work permit. Right, we need a midfielder then as well. I thought this summer was going too well. Let's just get this Goalkeeper in. Because we might need another goalkeeper yet if he's rubbish. And then we need to sell some players and work out what else we need. He needs to use his brain with his loans. Right, Odin is in. Please be good. Please be good. He's a big risk, but he's got a great name. Got Odin in goal. I mean, he's not as good as I hoped. But he's better than what we've got, just not as good as I hoped. It's fine. He played a full season in Serie A last year. You can't complain too much about that. We've signed a Serie A goalkeeper. He's not going to be the guy who's in goal for us in the Premier League, but he'll be fine for this season. Get him registered as well. Clear, and then auto-select. Get everybody in. Why is he still showing as unregistered? Where is he? Why is he not registered? He is registered. Okay, that was weird. Right. So. Still got money, which is nice. Let's have a look at the squad. We're just going to put Brewerton down into the reserves. And we're going to put Willie Clark down into the reserves. Because they're both going out on loan. Why not sign Hoyenhall is a great question. I think he's at Manchester City. I think that's why. Yeah, because he's already at Manchester City. Worth far too much money for us to be able to get him. He played 38. He was ever present for Manchester City last season. I suspect he's not going to sign for us. But excellent thought. Right, we still need a left back. See if that West Ham left back is still there. I don't mind bringing another loan in. Let's face it, we're only ever going to play one of them at a time. So it doesn't matter if they can't both get in the first team squad at the same time. Looks like he's gone somewhere else, which is a bit unfortunate. Should bring in a name in the game left back. Another one from Bristol City. Oh, someone at the door. Still not the stream deck, boys and girls. This is Pokemon cards, I think. Let's just have a little look. I think it's only one box of Pokemon cards because it's the brand new set in Japan. And they're limiting it to one box per order. So, I mean, this is... What are you doing? Just smashing everything. This is great for the carbon footprint. I've got one individual box of Pokemon cards flown over from Japan. Just so that I can have them. There you go. Dark Phantasma. Unboxing coming soon. Is it going to focus? There you go. Dark Phantasma. Brand new set of Poke cards. What have you done?
It fell down.
Please take the box away with you. It didn't fall down. You knocked it down. It doesn't just fall.
Oh, it fell down.
She's a maniac. Did she just say it fell down with my arm? I.e., she did knock it down. I didn't knock it down. It fell down when my arm hit it. That's the same, Anna. That is the same. Now it's broken as well. We will continue with the stream once I've fixed my Pokemon box. There we go. Fixed. Dark Phantasma coming soon. That one will probably be Sunday's video if the Steam Deck comes in time for tomorrow's video. Either way, busy stuff for Chris to do. DK Calva or Salva, thank you very much for 3 months. Right, what were we doing? We were looking at the squad, weren't we? Working out what we needed. Right, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Goalkeepers first. We don't need 4 goalkeepers in the first team squad. Philip Conway is rubbish. Let's get rid of him. You're done, Philip. And you, in the meantime, you're going down into the under-23s because you're a waste of space. I don't mind keeping those 2 around as backups. If we got a good offer for the Cashman or Serrano, really, but I'm really looking at the Cashman's value. If we got a decent offer for the Cashman, I'd let him go. But I'm not desperate to let him go. Defender-wise, we really don't want to have to play Chris Sparks at left back. So a left back is urgent. Right back, we've got Weaver, Roberts and Guzman are both centre backs. Clark's going out on loan. Dempster as backup to Weaver is fine. I don't mind that at all. And then at centre back, we've got a right back, a midfielder, a midfielder, a midfielder. Steer and Roberts probably as a starting partnership. Sparks and Guzman as their backups. Clark going out on loan. That's fine. And then central midfield. So all of our central midfield positions. In fact, let's do it one by one because we need to get rid of some players here. For our defensive midfielder, we've got Naor and Godwin. Jarvis will play further forward. I think we probably can get rid of Damien Warrington, especially as there's a club interested in him. So let's offer him out. And then central midfield, we've got Brooks and Webb will play further forward. Defensive midfield, so we've got Jarvis, Decter, Theodros, and then the youngster Amaral. We need another central midfielder. Gomez would have been ideal in there, but we need a left back, a central midfielder. In attacking midfield, we've got Brooks, and any of the other attacking players can slot in. It wouldn't be a disaster to have a backup, but there's lots of players who can play there. And then up front, we've got Webb, Kadrich, Murtha, and Walsh. Walsh is fine as a backup. So left back, centre mid is what we need. So let's ask the director of football first of all, see what he's got for me. Don't want any old men. Yeah, they're all old men-ish. We've looked at left backs. Let's see what there is in the way of central midfielders. Now we can't get Gomez. How much money have we got to spend? About 5 million. So for a central midfielder who can come straight into the first team, that's what we're looking for. Jean-Marc Lemoyne. There's your posture check. Capped at under 20 level for France. Already as good as Theodros with the potential to get better. This looks like my cup of tea. 700,000. Why not? Why on earth would we not pay 700,000 for this guy? Unless the scouts are wrong. Well, that's not really what we agreed. We said 700. That'll do. We'll take him. Does anyone else want him? No. Who wants him? Reading are interested in this guy. Nicholas Goldberg. I mean, I would quite like to have a Goldberg chant ringing around the stadium. Every time he gets near the ball, just Goldberg, Goldberg. I'd like that. Don't buy tickets for 7 people. Count 280 each, but one lucky search got £112 each. That's still too much money. That's still madness. Thought Tor wasn't meant to abuse installments. Well, this isn't Tor, so don't worry about it. And this isn't abusing installments. This is using installments. Very different. What about Darren Dodd? What, on loan again? Oh, hold on. Whoa, he's available on a free transfer? Well. What an eye. Who spotted him? Uderman. Good work. I will hydrate. Not giving you any of this. It'll bring Doddy back. I quite like the idea of Goldberg as well. If we can get an England under-19 international who's still 19 for reasonable money, like less than 2 million kind of money. I mean, let's offer $1 million and see what happens. See, that works for me. £1 million, just so Reading don't get him. We know nothing about him. He's not been scouted at all. That's purely off the basis of Reading being interested. But 2 potential young English players coming in to play in and around the midfield. And then we need a left back. So Josef Gasparic. Oh, he's quick. He's quick. He's 5'3" with 19 heading. I love him. I want to take him home with me. What's the point of all the pointless things for you to learn to do, Joseph? Why did you bother learning to head the ball? You could have spent that time learning to jump. I love him. I want one. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, I'm quite tempted. You all know I'm very tempted. He's slow. He's not slow at all. He's going to be at the top end of that. Don't worry. It looks like we're already scouting both of these, so we can wait a little bit longer for a left back. I wonder what happened to the guy from West Ham. Right. Lemoyne is unsure about negotiating. We'll see about that, Lemoyne. There you go. Wasn't that unsure, was he? Goldberg. Goldberg. Okay, he's saying he's £1 million for a breakthrough prospect. Good signing for the future. Not interested anymore. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. We'll wait for his contract to expire. I'm not paying £1 million for someone who's not going to be in the first team. We're not that kind of club just yet. Forest Green. You know what? They can just have Warrington for that. It's nowhere near his value, but I think it's more than we paid for him. Yeah, so they can have him for that. There is a guy from West Ham further down, is there? Is it the guy? West Ham. Oh, is that the guy? That might be the guy. Yeah, I don't think there's any harm in just taking him on loan. They're not willing to loan him. Fine. They were before. And there's loads of clubs that want to loan him. Watch him go on loan somewhere. He will absolutely go on loan somewhere. Hold on, there's someone else. Joe Finch. Available for free. Oh, he was at Forest Green. I thought he was at somewhere good and got let go. I'm going to sign Joseph. We need to prioritise him on the scouting. Scout priorities. Where's Joseph? Joseph? Did I not even try and scout him at all? Joseph. You already a top? Oh, he's already quite high priority. Isn't there a magic way to, prioritize? So let's get a proper scout report on Joseph. Because if he's at the top end for speed, I don't care that he's short. He just needs to run up and down that left-hand side a lot. It's all left backs are for. Offered to loan Andy Davies. Remember when he was a 5-star potential youngster? That only scoring 10 goals in the conference ruined him, really. We expect more than that from our strikers. Ed Webb is one of the favourites to be top goal scorer. Lovely. Hadn't necessarily planned on having him as a starter, but maybe he will be. I want to open my new Pokemon cards. But I should probably do it as a video. I can hear the bin member. I thought it'd already been. This is very confusing. A guy called Dilberto. Oh, Diliberto. Less fun. Much less fun. I'm just going to check. I'm tracking my parcel force. See where my Steam Deck is. One moment. This is a high priority. A high priority use of my phone. I'm allowed to use my phone just for this purpose. Don't take it off me. Right. Hold on. This isn't parcel. Oh, this is parcel force. It's out for delivery. It left Milton Keynes at 8:33 this morning and it's out for delivery. What time did parcel force finish for the day? Hopefully they've got many hours to go yet. Because I am really eager to play with that new toy. Right, we don't have anyone on the predicted to be top player of the year dearly. I'm now in two minds about Ed Webb. He did start to score goals towards the end of the season, but as we hit about the 2/3 point of the season, he started rattling in the goals. But then he's just stopped at the end of the season. Crew want Doddy. What league are Crew in? What are they up to? They're in League One. I'm not going to raise the offer with a League One club competing with us. Right, Warrington's going to Forest Green. Where's my parcel? Where is my parcel? I'd really like to be singing that as the parcel force guy walks up to the house, and I just want him to sing back, "Here's your parcel, here's your..." We'll have a lovely time, the two of us. It'll be the start of a beautiful friendship. We've got 3 players on the list for potential top young player. Interesting to see Chris Sparks there, who I've just signed several players to play ahead of him. He might be our backup left back. Can you play left back? Can you play left wing back on attack? Let's see. You can't dribble. You can't really cross. You're not very quick. So, in summary, Chris, no, you can't. So, we do still need a backup left back. Have I thought of a series managing Forest Green and filling their squad with big meaty boys? Look, the last time I managed them, I went vegan. I'm not going near them again for a little while. I'm already having to do Duolingo every day to learn French to get my adaptability up. Right, Lemoyne does get a work permit. So why didn't Gomez? Hey? Answer me that, boys and girls. Let's hope he's good, because we didn't scout him. This one is just a bit of a gamble. This kind of transfer would not be allowed in non-league to legend. Luckily, we're on Earth 2, so we can get away with it. This is very much a stream transfer. He's all right, isn't he? He's all right. He's not much of a finisher, but otherwise, he's all right, boys and girls. Can't speak the language, though. Right. Brian Villa. If your surname was Villa, why are you not calling your kid Aston? It's the perfect opportunity. Have we signed the wrong player from France? The wrong cheap midfielder from France? Ah! Because this guy is a sign whatever the price situation. Do we take him as well? Probably do. Right, the cash man's about to kick off, I think. Right, come on, Brian. Come on, Aston. I'm going to call him Aston. Brian is for those with the surname Munich. Exactly. Oh, hello. What's happening here? We're running out of spondoolies, it seems. It's a little bit unfortunate. I love having loads of spondoolies. I'd still feel a lot more comfortable if we could find a left back, a backup left back, or a really good left back to play ahead of Turgay. I mean, he's right only. Are we going down the inverted fullback route? 42 games in the championship last year. Let's scout him. See if there's anyone to loan. Harry Roberts, a name in the game player, no less. Not very good, is he? What about a free transfer? What about if I asked for players who are good at playing wing back? Let's get specific. Nobody knew. Show me all your left backs then. See what we've got. Let's make some decisions. Let's increase the age because we need someone. Alexander Jamie. It's not really quick enough. And plus, what's the plan? Is he coming in to play ahead of Turgay? We can't bring in a 26-year-old as a backup for Turgay. Joseph. Joseph. Why are you still not fully scouted? How much more do I need to prioritize you, you rascal? David Roberts is injured. That doesn't pose well for him because we've got two new centre-backs who've just arrived and he's decided to start the season with an injury. So they're the two new boys are going to build a partnership. And he's going to have to force his way back into the team. Right, Kieran Davis. We've moved up into the first two squad. You know what? The fact that he exists makes me think we should sell Emmett Walsh. Doddy's back. We are getting very close to the start of the season. Hartley Ward. Yeah, he was a left back, wasn't he? I do like signing name in the game, boys. Right, it's good to have Doddy back. He was a good player for us last season. Doddy. Christmas. Yeah, whoever noticed that he was available, well played. Right, Blackpool on Amaral on loan. And you know what? They can have him. Because I want him to get game time. What league are Blackpool in? League One. Exactly the level I want him to be playing at. You go play. Very ignorant question. New to Twitch. When I watch the recording of the stream of Twitch, there's no music. But now there is. Is it normal? We do that deliberately so that it's easier to edit. So we just have the music while it's live. The music doesn't save when it saves as a VOD. Just to make it easier to edit up into the edited videos. A magical little Twitch trick. You know what? He's 5-star potential. How much is he going to cost us? Over $1 million, but it's fine. He's a name in the game, boy. 500. Let's try like 500 up front, $1 million on installments and see what they say. They say, no, Kev, that's not how we want to do business. Fine. I think that's more than they negotiated to the first time. Just kind of want to get a player in at this point. Right. Come on, Logan. Oh, we can't adjust our budgets anymore. Which means he's probably going to be the last one in. Scotty 5 months, thank you very much for the sub. What a name. What a heroic name. Right, so if Amaral's going out on loan, if we've got Kieran Davis up in the first team squad, do we need Emmett Walsh earning £13,000 a week as our fourth choice striker? We kind of don't, unless we get an injury. And then, because I don't really want Davis as our only player on the bench to come on as a striker. I think we're fine as we are. Right, give Godwin a little bit of a tickle and a pat on the head. Am I going to be starting the season this stream? Probably, because it's only a week away. And we'll be streaming for a couple of hours yet. So I say probably, I mean definitely, unless my PC melts or I die or, I don't know, probably other reasons. My house catches fire. My dog bites me. It's probably quite likely. I'll give it like an 85% chance of happening. Argument with the delivery driver or start of a beautiful friendship with the delivery driver. Can't remember how the song goes. Where is my parcel? Where is your parcel? No, he's not there yet. Devastated. I love the fact that we're now loaning players to Coventry for game time, who will soon again, in 1 year, they'll be our local rivals again when we finally go back to Leamington. But having played in Coventry for all those years. Enjoying the Tour de France. Good, so am I. I'm really loving both saves at the moment. Did I change my logo pack? I remember a different Coventry badge. I haven't changed my logo pack for years. Pretty sure that's Coventry's badge that they've had for 1 trillion years, isn't it? Where are we playing at the moment? Solihull. Both. Of course I'm enjoying the network game. That doesn't even count, though. We play it so infrequently, it barely counts. Logan's in. Whoever set up that non-native legend command, you could have, you know, linked to the playlist rather than just linking to my videos at random. bit.ly/NLTL22, I think. The link is in any non-native legend video. There you go. We've signed him purely based on his name. He's not great. He's expensive. He's never going to play. But Logan Hartley Ward is at Leamington. And now all of a sudden my director of football's woken up and said, hey Kev, got someone who can play left back on loan from Manchester United. I mean, yeah, I do. But where were you before we just spent 2 million quid, Sam? Goodness me. Network games gone from I don't care about this at all to my favourite save I'm involved with. It is definitely a lot of fun. The network game is awesome. Right. How is the squad looking? We'd probably loan Davis out if we got an offer for him. We're in season 3 with the network game now. You should really watch. It is brilliant. Really brilliant. We're going to blow Chris's mind in a minute and go and do another intro for the start of the new season. We're going to turn 2 streams into 3 videos. Make him really earn his keep. Oh, Aston's has gone to Real Sporting instead. That's a shame. And Tunnicliffe doesn't want to play for us. The late transfers are all falling through. Rubbish. I think we're probably okay with this squad. We should allow Tom FM into next year's network game. Well, who do we kick out? It's slow enough with 4 of us. To add a 5th person would slow it down even more. Right, Amaral's off to Blackpool. That is good for him, and in turn, good for us, because hopefully he'll come back a Championship player, by which time we'll be in the Premier League, but then we can loan him out to a Championship club. Keep his development going. My favourite current save that I'm doing? I don't know. I enjoy all of them equally. There's nothing that I'm not enjoying doing at the moment, which is good. Why are our reserves playing that tactic? What's going on there? Why? Why would you do that? That's what you should be playing. Our under 18s are playing a completely different system. The weirdos. Right. Come on then. Come on then. So we're not ending the stream. That's the video ending. So a summary for Chris's video, because I'm a gentleman. This is what we did over the course of the summer. In the end, we sold £15 million worth of player, the majority of it in the form of, where is he? Kai Edwards. A few other established players have gone as well. Doig, Warrington. A few of the youngsters have gone out on loan, but we did spending for fun. Fun spending. This guy, gonna be a superstar. Noah. Need to learn how to say his name. We've got the 6'8" Marco Kadric. We've got Merthyr, his strike partner, although Ed Webb might have something to say about that. We've got our new defenders, Joe Steer, Bristol City's captain, robbed him. Fabio Guzman, all 6'6" of him. We had him on Earth 1 at Peterborough. Now we get to see if he's any good. We've got our new goalkeeper, Odin Brecky Bredfjord. What a name, what a man. Our Icelandic superstar goalkeeper. And then Jean-Marc Lemoyne is a new extra body in midfield for us. Darren Dodd, who was here on loan last year, returns on a free transfer, having been released by Manchester United. And then to round things off, Logan Hartley-Ward, one of our name in the game players, comes in to be our backup left back, former England under 19 international, and played with Steer at Bristol City. So all in all, excellent window. 15 million out, nearly 20 million spent. We have still got budget left, and we've got nearly 20 million pounds in the bank as well. And we don't move in to our new stadium for a year yet. We are going to the Premier League, boys and girls. Let's have a look to see if the media agree. They are saying we're going to finish 14th. Terrific. Who's our best player now? Now we've sold Edwards. Weaver is apparently our best player now, who of course is with us on loan, followed by Jarvis. Well, we'll see about that, won't we? And then yeah, that was the end of the transfer video. Now we're going to do another video. See, someone wants to know the transfer debt. We don't worry about it. It's only 11 million. The fact that we've not got a net debt means I don't worry about the transfer debt. I know I've said I'm not going to get silly with budgets and money and stuff with Tor. As long as the net debt is positive, I'd be happy with 11 million transfer debt with Tor. This is fine. We've not done anything silly here. Right, let's re-intro so that we can do the new season. Where's my big screen button? I don't know why I'm trying to get this thing off the screen. Screen, you can't even see it. The screen was being weird. Well, after the most significant transfer window of the save so far, we've basically bought an entire new team. We are now going to take on the championship after 2 years of disappointment. This year, we're just going to win the whole thing. I've decided we are going to win the whole thing. There we go. Now we see if Chris really pays attention when he's editing to see if this comes out as 3 videos rather than 2. Of course, he might just be here. Buying a new team always works well. It does. It's fine. Our team cohesion is still fine. Oh, Chris is here. There we go. Right. So, we need to make sure we're aiming at Cadrich for corners. Where's Naor? Naor. Noor. Why can't I find him? Am I being dumb? Oh, he's on the bench. Okay. Like, I don't mind playing Godwin initially. We'll let Godwin try and keep his spot in the team. We don't want to throw too many new faces in. So the likes of Sparks, Godwin, Dector, Webb, these are all players whose spots are going to be under threat by new boys, but we're going to ease the new boys in gently. Steer's going to make his debut. We're going to have Cadrich make his debut, and we are just going to make sure we're aiming at 6'8" Cadrich in any and all circumstances. There he is, look. Near post, always at the near post. Attacking or defending, always at the near post. All 6'8" of him. And if that doesn't work, we've got 6'6" Guzman sat there ready to come on as well. That is a very strong looking Leamington side. Let's go to a football, boys and girls. Odin as captain. I can get on board with that. He's Odin. He's just a natural leader, isn't he? Giving a breath of fresh air to my YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. Right, we need to get the league table on. Oh, doorbell, doorbell, doorbell. What have we got over here, boys and girls? It's my Steam Deck, which I can't open up now because we're going to do a video. I hope your internet does stay on, Chris. You've got, that's 2 videos we've got for you in one stream. We've got some Pokemon cards. We've got a Steam Deck. Oh, I'm itching to get into that. As soon as I finish this stream, I'll be recording that video so I can get it open. That'll be out 5 o'clock tomorrow on the second channel. Will the stream end early? No, I'm not a monster. I'm a professional, and I'm very eager to see Cadrich in action as well. So, for as long as we've got Cadrich, we will be staying on the stream. Look at Sparks bringing the ball out of defence beautifully. Give it to, look how tall he is! There's so much of him! He can run around as well. It's a beautiful thing. I just want a corner. Please, there he is. Oh, look, he can hold the ball up nicely. Give him the, give it to Cadrich. Don't shoot. We want crosses. I want a Steam Deck just to play Persona 4 Golden. I mean, that was the... I hadn't bought Persona 4 Golden on Steam until I got the dispatch notification from my Steam Deck, and I just went straight on there and bought it. Even though I've already played it through on the Vita twice and loved it. Yeah, I will be absolutely playing Persona again. Are we using him as a target man? No, because he's a flair player. So we're using him as a deep lying forward because he's a flair player creator. It's just from the set pieces that we're going to see him be an absolute monster in the air. But we're not really... This is how we ended last season, not really creating anything. We just need a set piece. Give us a corner. I really want to see I want to see us defending a corner. I want to see how useful he is. Look at that. See, these little link-up passes from him. It's gonna be sensational. He's a 6'8" Dennis Bergkamp. That's what we're looking for from him. Just linking everything up front. The fact that we're still not scored is troubling me a little bit, and plus he's tired, so he is going to come off because he wasn't fully fit. But it means we can get forget Noel. We're going to bring Sir Amari Theodros on, and then for my final trick, we're going to get Connor Weaver on at right back because Dempster is tiring. Come on, let's have a go. I don't know how good Derby are, but we're a team that are trying to get promoted. And we're at home on the first day of the season. So regardless of how good Derby are. In fact, I do know how good Derby are. They were in the Premier League last year, weren't they? Because they won the Championship the year before. I distinctly remember how good Derby are. So actually, this is going pretty well. Sir Amari Theodros! Come on! I love that man! He spent the last 3 months of last season injured. The Leamington legend. Sir Amari Theodros signed for us at 16 years old when we were in the National League North. He is just a wonderful, wonderful player. And he's still not even on the favoured personnel list. Oh, what a man. Derby have only had 2 shots. Right, free kick o'clock. It's Theodros again for his second of the afternoon. Is it going to be the Theodros show? No. Never mind. The return of the headband. He's the only headband at the club now. Now Edwards has left. We are down to just the one headband. So clearly there always needs to be a headband on the pitch. Get in there, Godwin. Godwin, of course, who nearly went to Derby last summer. When they got promoted, they did make a £7 or £8 million offer for Godwin. But because we sold Scott and Wooster last summer for a combined 15 million, we were able to keep hold of Godwin. Selling Edwards this summer meant we could keep hold of Godwin again, and he's still sat there at the base of our midfield. Derby would probably quite like to have him, although they are in here. First test for Odin, and he's failed it. An 83rd minute equaliser. How are Theodros' stats looking these days? I mean, I'm going to be that guy. His stats at the moment, I played 1, scored 1. Because it's the first day of the season and he's scored. That's his stats. You couldn't mean his attributes, could you? Could you mean his attributes? Surely not. You wouldn't have said stats if you meant attributes. This isn't FIFA. Miles is my friend. It's not even because Sports Interactive prefer it that way. Stats is short for statistics. Someone's attributes is not their statistics, is it? Statistics are things like how long they've run over the course of a match. FIFA get it wrong. Put me in my place. You're welcome. We've got away with one a little bit there. Oh, now who's injured? Joe Steer. Well, that's not ideal, is it? I guess we'll drop Godwin back for the final couple of minutes. We'll take that. We know how good Derby are, and we didn't lose to them. At least I don't say attributes like work the space. I mean, yeah, that's very fair. Because attributes also means something very different to attributes, and he won't have it. A Christmas Goose. Thank you very much for the sub. Right, well, shall we have a look at Theodros' attributes? I just feel like looking at them. Where is he? Sir Amari Theodros. There's his attributes. What a man. What a headband. What a career he's had. He deserves to play in the Premier League. But he's a wonderful player. And now Steers out for 2 months. So that's £5 million well spent. David Roberts no longer needs to worry. Fantastic. Who are we playing next? Chesterfield. What league are they in? League One. We're sticking the reserves out. We don't want any more injuries. "17 techniques, pretty mental for a guy that joined in non-league." I mean, it is bonkers how good he is for the level that he joined at. He is just a special, special boy. Nearly 400 games now. I'm assuming he's our all-time appearance record holder. He's not. James Mace at 345 is still the holder of the all-time most appearances. How Theodros must be closing in on that now. Where is he? How do I find him? So 398, but oh, he played nearly 100 games between Geisley and Bogner. So he's still got, he won't get it this season. He needs another 60 or so appearances to become our all-time record appearance boy. Be nice for him to break the record in the Premier League. But more likely that he breaks the record if we didn't stay in the Championship, I guess. Right. Offer made for Lewis. Who the hell is Rico Lewis? I know that name. I know this player. I've signed him before. I mean, I'm not bringing in a 29-year-old. Do you think this is a retirement home or something, Sam? Goodness me. Get out of here. Am I satisfied with the views Tor's getting on YouTube? Yeah, absolutely. It's getting 20, 25,000 views an episode. Last time I checked. We have a look now. That'll do nicely. Thank you very much. Doing as well as Non-League to Legend was at the start. Shut up, Huskerv. Let's have a little look, shall we? So we don't count the most recent one because it's only been out less than 24 hours. But if we go back to last week, okay, we're hitting about 20. 14, that'll get to 20 eventually. 20, 22, 24, 25. Yeah, that kind of level, that'll do nicely. Please and thank you. Remember, this time a year ago, I was getting about 3,000 or 4,000 views a video. So, yes, very happy with that. Thank you. I still think LOLLUJO 2 is outperforming where the main channel was this time last year, which is bonkers and awesome. So the edited videos, obviously the stream replays don't do as well. But the actual edited videos, so 4.2K, 4.1K. Yeah, so we're getting 4,000 or 5,000 views a video on the edited videos over here. And that would, if this time last year on the main channel, that would have outperformed anything else that was on there. So very happy with how both channels are going. Nice YouTube attributes. Exactly. Theodros needs to play 38 games this year to break the most apps record. He might do that. If he stays fit, he might do that. We're loving the new travel vlogs as a family, but they don't want to watch Tour. Sorry. I mean, they need to adjust their viewing expectations. Tour is far superior to any vlog. Any vlog that's ever been made. A Football Manager video is always better than a vlog. People need educating towards that. I mean, I don't want to alarm you boys and girls, but this is a 19-year-old Brazilian striker. Bournemouth want him. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're signing him. Not even, I mean, this is the end of Emmett Walsh. Obviously we're going to sign the 19-year-old Brazilian. Is he 6 foot? I didn't even notice his height. 6'6" as well. Oh my word. We are the big boys. I haven't even looked at what kind. He's an advanced forward. He's 6'6". Imagine if he's quick and 6'6". He could be utterly unplayable. Right, we are gonna play the reserves for this one. Can Merthyr play as a support striker? I guess he can. Gives us a debut for Kieran Davis. which is fun for him. Emmett Walsh getting a run out. We get a Lemoyne debut, a Nauer debut, Guzman debut, Hartley Ward debut. Yeah, this is the kind of rotated team I had in mind. Hopefully we don't get knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Chesterfield, but we need to look at our new players, and this is an excellent opportunity to do exactly that. Mike, I'll look at your player after this game. I didn't notice it before. Will I do an amount of money made this year video at the end of the year? Probably, unless Dr. Benji prevents me from doing it. He doesn't like it when I do it. He tells me off for it. I think they're quite helpful for up-and-coming creators. It'll be quite interesting how it's twisted more and more towards Football Manager now as well. I try to avoid having all my eggs in one basket. They're very much all in a Football Manager shaped basket these days. If they stop making the game, I'm ruined. Theodros, 2 from 2. That's the kind of stats we're interested in. 2 goals in 2 games. Sir Omari Theodros. Boom. Lovely old stuff. The thing with the... Oh, there you go. Kieran Davies has got a goal on his debut. Perhaps we don't need the Brazilian striker. We've got a young English striker instead. I remember you saying that no more FM games would be like finding a lump on my balls. I mean, it kind of would be. It would be disastrous. I was talking about it the other day, even because obviously the World Cup is this year when the game normally comes out. I think we talked about it on the network game, actually. If they bring it out early, great. If they decide to bring it out after the World Cup and bring it out in like January, that's disastrous financially, because the ad revenue on YouTube in January compared to October, November, it's like a quarter. It would cost me tens of thousands of pounds if they brought the game out in January rather than November. And that's not even an exaggeration. And that would be problematic. I want it out before Christmas. Yeah, that's what I'm banking on. Oh, I agree. They should absolutely bring it out early, bring it out before the World Cup. But they're Sports Interactive. Yeah, I mean, you never quite know. You never quite know what they're going to do you? There's always the fear they'll decide to bring it out in January and tell us why we're wrong for wanting it earlier. I remember when they brought Football Manager out on the Vita and it launched in May. And this was before I was a YouTuber. I remember tweeting at Miles saying, I think there was some grumblings about them being disappointed with the sales numbers and they weren't going to do another one or something because the sales were so disappointing on that one. I remember tweeting, yeah, but you released it in May. Do you not think you should try releasing one at the start of the football season and see what the interest is like then? Because to release a game based on the football season at the end of the football season is cuckoo bananas. But they do have previews for it. When it launched on the Switch, it launched in like April the first time. So there's always that little bit of doubt at the back of the mind. Quite tricky for them because it messes up their schedule. Oh, absolutely. But at the same time, they can build a marketing campaign around the World Cup. And they should. And this should be the year that they... If their headline feature this year isn't with fixed international football, if they've not done a complete reworking of how international football works in Football Manager this year, they have missed a trick. That I don't understand the logic if that's not the route they're going down. This has to be the year that they actually make international football fun. Mikey, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Fabio Guzman scoring from a corner. Get used to it. What do I think they can improve for internationals? I mean, there's some really basic little things that they can do. They could allow you to do training, which in turn would allow you to rest players from training, which in turn would allow you to play a consistent team throughout a World Cup. Because at the moment, if you go to an international, if you've ever managed internationally in Football Manager, you'll know that because games are every 3 or 4 days and you can't rest players because you can't do training, you can't play a consistent team. You constantly have to be making 5 or 6 changes from match to match because everybody's shattered all the time. Even a fix like that makes international football infinitely more fun. But I don't know. It's not for me to decide how they improve it. They could just make it so it's not really boring. Daddy Oggy, thank you very much for the sub. If you rotate, it makes tournaments so easy as the AI doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bigger than 24-man squads outside of tournaments. Being able to do training camps and things. It probably has to go hand in hand with a rejig to how training works. Better scouting in nations, players to fill your squad. Not just a boring list of all players. Yeah. There's lots of stuff they could do. I don't know what the answer is. I just know that that's comfortably the worst part of the game these days. International football is boring. That's why most of us don't bother doing it. They need to do something where you can progress the game quicker outside of international breaks and tournaments. I think that's probably a lower priority because I think almost everybody who does international football does it alongside a club. If they could make international football fun enough so people actually played it without doing a club at the same time, that would be an achievement. Right, that was a good performance. Let's carry that over into the league. Media should go crazy for players who perform well. Kind of sad because winning the World Cup with Austria was one of my best FM moments, but most of the time it's too boring to make me want to do it again. International football will probably never be fun. You have an important cup every 2 years. Yeah, but if every 2 years comes round quickly, like someone else was saying, if you were doing just an international only save and that World Cup cycle of 2 years only took you, I mean, how many matches is that? 12, 14 matches? If you could get that 2-year cycle done in 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, rather than 10 or 12 hours or even more, you could get that down to, if I could do a full World Cup cycle, qualifying and finals in one stream, I think that would be quite fun. I see Theodros' stats. I don't know if you were here a minute ago or if it's a genuine question. Ask Gallikins. That means making holidaying way faster. But without, I don't want to have to holiday. If they want people to do international alone saves, they probably need to integrate the data hub into Scout and make it feel like you're really getting the final details of players. Not sure people would get into it though. I mean, you just need to make it work the same as club management. At the moment, all you can do is pick the team. Give us more. Right. Where's my big boy? Where's my big boy? Where is he? Oh, Kadrich is tired. Bless his cotton socks. He can't play. Dodd suspended. Kadrich is tired. Steer and Roberts are injured. None of this is ideal, boys and girls. Right, Nawar making his debut. That is ideal. Right, well, let's go and beat Reading. Out of context, LOLLUJO, where's my big boy? I mean, I say so much stuff. An out of context thing wouldn't work for me because everyone would figure out the context instantly. You know what I mean when I say, where's that big boy? When I say I want a teenage Brazilian. Make internationals where you pick the venue. That's not what managers do, is it? I don't want it to become international football development manager. I want to be the England manager. I mean, what's the key things that Gareth Southgate does? He scouts for players. He watches lots of football matches. Perhaps they need to put together highlight packages of the best players. That'd be nice. And he does he does the training. Well, let's get him doing the training. Come on, Turkey. That was a poor cross. And now we're a little exposed. Oh, come on, chaps. Oh, dear, that's a lovely goal. That's worrisome. I mean, I don't think there's very much we can do about this, but I am looking at Odin and deciding if I need to get worried. Maybe not yet. The 2 league goals he's conceded have both been very good goals. But at the same time, I've not seen him make a save yet either. Right, come on then, boys. Can we have a football goal, please? We're supposed to be winning the league this year. Webby! He's offside, isn't he? I think he's probably offside. Oh. We're in the bottom half of the table. Oh. Come on, boys. We're going attacking. We're demanding more. Right. That was terrible from Sparks. He's made the header and then just not really done it. He's just made the header and stopped and let all the Reading players run beyond him. Sparks is still very raw. I don't know if we want someone very raw at the heart of our defence. Right. Come along, gentlemen. We'll have a goal now. Oh, that's poor. Right. Turguy. Show me why you're my hero at left back. Here you go. Be a hero? Hero. Someone be it. We're going to get the 2 big boys on in a minute. We're about to bring on 15 feet of talent. In fact, did I have, what's his face, Kradic on the bench? Is that his name? What's my big striker called? I can't remember his name. I need to learn their names. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know about Odin. Kranic. There we go. How are we feeling about Odin so far? You know how I am with goalkeepers. I have to love them or hate them. There's no in between. And I'm not sure. Right, do a football. Nothing he could have done there. Yeah, you could say that about all 3 goals he's conceded, but we've seen him concede 3 goals without moving and not make a save. Right, they're down to 10 men here. This has got to be our opportunity to break back into the game. Right. We're going to get 1 big boy on. And let's just make sure we're aiming at him. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Hold on. We've still got other changes to make. Let's get Theodros on. And let's get Lemoyne on. More! Give it to Sarah Mari. See what he can conjure up for us. Oh dear, Brooksy. There you go, little Kev. He wants to win. We started this season the way we ended last season. We just can't score goals. Look at the match stats. We just can't score. Hopefully this Brazilian comes in and is a superstar. Oh my word! That, boys and girls, is a centre-back. Also known as our new starting centre-back. What a goal! Wow. Goal of the season right there. Fabio Guzman probably starting the next match. I think it's fair to say. Come on, let's get back into it. Oh, I thought that was going to sneak past the keeper. We've still got 5 minutes. Come on, boys. Push forward. Oh, Godwin's been poor there. We are missing having proper defenders. With Roberts and Steer both injured. Oh, that's really poor from Godwin. Godwin's wonderful man in midfield, but he's never been a centre-back. The Cashman might be back in the team soon as well. Odin played all year in Serie A last year. He's got to be better than he appears so far. Oh, little Kev can't force it over the line. Look at the match stats. Theodros trying to make it 3-3. Give it to Guzman. Should we stick Guzman up front? He's 6'6" and can hit the ball the way we just saw him hit the ball. Maybe we should be playing him as striker. Oh, Lemoyne can hit him as well. Okay, we've still got a chance. We'd have had a goalkeeper. We'd have won this. Right, come on, chaps. We're against 10 men as well. Look at the match stats. Right, Guzman, near post. Come on, stick it on his head. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh! Give it to Guzman, let him hit it. Theodros. Oh. Oh. That would have been a wonderful way for Guzman to announce his arrival. We might have a new cult hero. When is the next streamer showdown and will I participate in it? I don't know if that's been announced, and I know that's not been announced. We're in 2034. Somebody's just asked. 2034. And now we've got to play Bournemouth. We kind of have to win this game against Bournemouth. We've had a rocky start to the season here. Magnanios. We've had this guy before, haven't we? Yeah, when we were in non-league. That's amazing. It'd be lovely to link up with him again. Yeah, I'll bring him back. That's awesome. Ah, yes, Mike's naming the game player. Okay. Can't remember your actual name. Something like this, isn't it? What's your name? Oh, there you are. So you are a 24-year-old right winger who was capped at under 18 level for Austria, and you've never played a game of professional football. There we have Mike, everybody. Right, let's get this Brazilian. Can't wait for the next save in a new player. This is always sad. This save's going to go on for 10 seasons yet. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we're playing this all the way to FM23. For us to win the Champions League with Leamington, we're 10 years away from that at least. So you might want to save up your channel points, get another game, get another player in this save. Is my fan on? It seems very warm in here. Posture check. There we go. All right. Bournemouth have had a rough start to the season as well, it seems. Peak final would be Leamington versus Schalke. That would be nice. This really is me. What is your youth player called? And we will check on them. Just beat the Dr. Benji AI in fantasy draft mode. Good. Excellent stuff. One day they'll add a Kev AI on there. Shows how long ago it is since they've added anyone to that list. Me and Zealand are not on it. I think Ben and Jack and Ches all are. Peter McMahon. We don't need two right backs bringing in. Sam? You're called Sam, aren't you? Sam? Danny Grocott. Danny Grocott. Another T probably. Goalkeeper at Aldershot, 20 years old. On loan from Uddersfield, playing non-league football. There we go. Right. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're doing that. Is Roberts actually fit? He is. Okay. God's back, which is nice. What does he actually want to be? See, he's a goalkeeper, not a sweeper keeper. Maybe while he's settling in, we need to actually play him as a goalkeeper. And let's just make sure that we've got Guzman and Kadrich. I mean, that is a devastating lineup at the near post. If we don't score a corner today, I'll be having serious questions. Bournemouth signed the defender we wanted as well, didn't we? And he's not even in their team. That's upsetting. Loving the latest YouTube series. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. We're quite good at shooting from range. I'd just like us to create some chances. I don't know what's gone on. I find it very hard to believe that the diamond doesn't work anymore, because the match engine hasn't changed in the last 6 weeks, and it's worked throughout that time. I don't think I have updated the set piece takers, which probably does need doing. Brooksy's picked up a knock, so he's probably going to have to come off. Right, this is where we should have Kadrich just heading it clear at that near post. Oh, Odin, what are you for? Jay Wright, thank you very much for the sub. Let's have a look at Odin again. Get warming up, Cashman. All right, make that change because Brooks is injured. I mean, the big alarm bell should have been he's 26 and he's only played once for Iceland. Three years ago, he was playing in the French third tier. But he did play a full season in Serie A last year. He can't speak English. He's fluent in English. Fluent. Hmm. Is he my top earner? I wouldn't have thought so. Played a full season. I imagine his team did get relegated, but it's still Serie A. We're in the Championship. It's not like we're a Premier League team bringing in a Serie A relegated goalkeeper. He was still deemed one of the top 20 goalkeepers in Italy last year. So you'd hope he'd be one of the top 20 goalkeepers in England too. Therefore good enough for us in the Championship. Maybe not though. Bridge, thank you very much for the sub. We've got an equaliser here. Maybe it'll be okay. Has any transfer business been made? We've spent £20 million. 20 million. Right, come on. Encourage. Let's do a football goal. Got a lot of tired legs out there already. Let's get Nawar on. You know what? We're going to get the new boy up. It's the first time we've had that partnership like that. See how it looks. This is the partnership I envisioned in the summer. No, this isn't the new stadium. We're still playing in Solihull for another year. Right, a winner here, and the season goes back on track. Look at that. Big header. Big header from Big Kadrich. Terrible pass from him, but he really headed the ball with his entire head. Right, Odin, save this. Save it. Where was he going? Where was he going? The cash man will be back. No such thing as the formation being dead. The only thing that can kill a formation is the match engine changing. The match engine hasn't changed. So the formation is not dead. The goalkeeper is rubbish, which is a big problem. But then it was a problem last year as well. Odin was supposed to solve the problem. Oh. I mean, the transfer window hasn't closed. And we are in danger of being in a relegation battle with this keeper. So I guess we go and buy a goalkeeper. It's taking all the fun out of having a 6'8" striker. Did I miss the Kev won't change his tactics message? No, it came at the end of last season. We changed the tactics. Now we've changed back. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Right, the one positive, we are going to put a silver lining on this. Wooster. If you recall, when we first signed Tom Wooster, we brought him straight into the team like this. He was absolute trash. We brought Frenchie back into the team. Frenchie played for the whole of that season. And then the next year, Wooster came back into the side, went on to play for us for 5 or 6 years, become the best goalkeeper we've ever had. So it's not completely over for Odin. But my word, has he had a terrible start. Yeah. Just find any goalkeeper that we can afford. We get Wooster. That'd be brilliant. The return. How much money have we got? 3 million. So we'll give them 3 million and Odin. Hold on. Hold on. This is a reasonably sensible negotiation. Can we do 3 million upfront and 3 million on installments and Odin? Imagine. Odin won't go, will he? Planning on transfer listing you. Yeah. You're off. You're done. Let's get him out of the way in the meantime. Ah! Right. See, this is the problem. This is the problem we're going to have. This is the problem we'd already had. There weren't really very many options. This is why we ended up with Odin in the first place. An 18-year-old from Blackburn isn't going to get the job done. He conceded as many goals in the Premier League for Derby as Odin did in Serie A. Oh, that goalkeeper from Arsenal. Does anyone remember what his name was? It's probably their starter now. Carlos Moreno, that was him, wasn't it? No. Sign a goalkeeper older than 26. What's the point, though? I won't get resale value. I don't want an old man in goal for me. And they're still not any good. They're still rubbish. I mean, this guy at 35 years old, who's not played for many, many years. I mean, let's just buy him. He's got to be better than Odin. He said he's going to come in as backup. You'll be surprised, son. You'll be surprised. Not even going to get him, are we? Please leave. Please go and play for somebody else. Ideally on your full salary. Right, we're getting the striker, the Brazilian striker, so that's a positive. This was supposed to be the season that everything came together. Is it too late to go and get some wingers? We got anyone who can play out wide? Just looking lost at my team. Oh, give me some wingers. They're not any good. They're not young enough. I don't want pensioners out on the wing. Oh, now that really complicates things. Can we get Odin to dress up as the cash man? He actually wants to go. Oh, no. Right, he was a Premier League starter last season. And we're going to let Cashman go. We're going to try and get as much money as we can for him, obviously. Okay. Oh. No, 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 no. We might have to bring Odin back into the squad for one game. Who do I think we get into Europe first, Leamington or Tor? Leamington. Who the hell is he? Oh, that guy. I don't even want him anymore. Right, Nyos is coming in to play reserve right back. Shuffling. Where's Turguy? Not fit. So Hartley Ward is going to have to start. Actually, let's get Guzman in. Can he play that role? Yeah, of course he can. Godwin as the Mazzara probably isn't the best plan. And then set piece takers. Yeah, we haven't updated this for a few seasons, it seems. Where's Theodros? On the bench. Where he should be. There we go. Cashman as sweeper keeper is probably a good shout as well. Not that I ever checked, I don't think, with the Cashman. Yeah, he prefers to be a goalkeeper as well. But I prefer to have a sweeper keeper, so that's what he shall be. Right, last time we played this formation, we won 7-0. So, for goodness sake, 16 seconds in. I might just end the stream here and play with my Steam Deck. Come on, Cashman! Odin would have saved it. Straight at him. I'm not using a central midfielder on attack. That's glitchy. It's the glitchy role. We don't do glitchy around here. Such a nothing position. I can't really imagine a situation where I'd ever use a central midfielder. I want my central midfielders to do something. I don't just want generic central midfielder. We're in the relegation zone at the moment. Hey, we did a tackle. Nearly. We tackled the ball. We didn't tackle a player. We tackled the ball. We're going attacking already. More! More! Please give me more. Oh, I've got a can of pop here I forgot about. Lovely stuff. We're going to change to this. So make him central midfield on attack after saying I'm not going to do it. Imagine. Oh, yeah, there you go. We've changed everything. It works. I'm still not doing it in the next game. I still don't like it. It's like playing without a goalkeeper. Yeah, fine. No, you're not having a weather or traffic report. You don't get any of that until we win a football match. I'm going to get sacked. Imagine I spend 20 million and get sacked. I'll go down in history as the manager who didn't know how to spend money. Spent all these years not spending anything, got Leamington to the verge of the Premier League, had a summer where we finally spent and got relegated and sacked. Oh, I will be fine. What happened to playing on positive and not attacking? We started losing. We're behind in the football match, therefore we're going to play attacking to try and not be behind in the football match anymore. Right, here we go. The comeback is on. Perhaps we needed Kai Edwards. Perhaps he was key. Kadrich hasn't scored yet. That makes me a little bit sad. Dynamics are fine. We looked at dynamics. No problems there. It's just the goalkeeper issue. That's all it is. We sign a goalkeeper, we'll be fine. And I guess I need to figure out how to use all these shiny new players together. I am a legend at Leamington. That is a very good point. I'm a legend everywhere I go, but yes, I am a legend at Leamington for sure. More! Come on! Why are we the ones not attacking? I wish I had a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper. Hoffenheim. I hope Hoffenheim aren't watching this. Cashman's no better. I think it's an important thing for us all to remember. The Cashman is no better than Odin. Oh, that's some lovely football. We just don't have a clinical striker still. It might be time to do some wingers. Right, do we have anyone who can play on the left wing? We don't. I don't think we have anyone in the squad who can play on the left wing. Perhaps we have to go lopsided. We haven't done an asymmetrical tactic for years. So he can go there. This is when you know you're about to get sacked, when you start faffing around like this. Ed Webb can play central midfield, apparently. Who'd have thought? Not going to do that. We're going to go back to a sensible thing there. A sensible thing here. He's shattered. And let's get Emmett Walsh on, who can play there. No, not that. That's not what I was trying to do. Get Emmett Walsh on there. Actually, no, get Jarvis on there. Get Jarvis into midfield. Right, I don't know what. I've shuffled this around in a ridiculous manner. Right, what I'm trying to do is that. Yeah, that all works. And then we demand more. We can't even say we've been better on XG this time. Because we haven't. We've been poor. No, next game, we'll have the new goalkeeper. We're just going to go back to the diamond and we're going to leave it alone for 6 games and we're going to see what happens. Webby's in. What has he just done there to try and have a shot? Wing backs could be improved on. They're the 2 best players at the club. So no, they cannot. I mean, those 2 aren't. They're reserves. The 2 that normally play are the 2 best players at the club. Very sad. Very, very sad. We've just had a rough starting schedule. I mean, we're just not playing well. It doesn't matter why. We'll just go back to what got us here. We're going back to the diamond, the next game. We've had a game away from it, so that it looks new and revolutionary in the next match. We'll have our new goalkeeper. We played in the Premier League last year. It'll be fine. It will all be fine. Oh no. Shoot! Won't somebody shoot? Well, this is not the start I had in mind. But it's already looking difficult to do automatic promotion from here. Right. We go back to the diamond and then we don't touch it until I get promoted or sacked. Because the diamond is the way. And we can't find wingers now. Someone bet 52,000 channel points on us winning. Bless them, that was stupid. DJ Glover, what is your youth player called? And we will check on them. Right, that is the system we're going to use and we're not going to vary from it. Oh good, we've got a new right back in, so that's nice. He last played for us in non-league, so I can't go wrong. Ah! DJ Glover. DJ Glover. You are in the Chelsea. I tell you what, I'm signing you on loan. You're a winger, a left winger. It's exactly what we need. No, can't sign you on loan. I tried. Right, here you go. This is the answer to all of our problems. A 6'6" Brazilian teenager. Imagine if he is the answer to all our problems. Potential Premier League striker. We've got 2 massive centre forwards now. Sandro, come and solve everything. He'll be great in League One next year. Right, we're going to get rid of Emmett Walsh now. We don't need him anymore. We've got 2 excellent options to play as lone strikers now if we did like a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. Should we go in for some wingers on deadline day? They're all old. How much money have we got? We're going to have the cash ban money, aren't we? Let's, who the flipping heck is he? What is with all the right backs? Welcome. I don't remember signing him at all. Yeah, Dempster's a little bit miffed. I can understand that, Cameron. I've signed 2 right backs this week. You are done though. So if anyone wants to give me 5 million for you, They can fill their boots. Bye-bye, Cashman. What a ridiculous piece of business that's been. What a strange career. Wow. Good luck at Hoffenheim. So now we've got 5 million to spend. We've got a new goalkeeper coming in. I need to bring Odin back out of the reserves, I think, and have him as our backup. Plus, he might have to play in the next game if the new goalkeeper hasn't arrived yet. Unbelievably, he's not unhappy after all of the shenanigans we just had with him, which is a bit of an odd one. Right, no one wants Walsh or Dempster. They're willing to pay 1.8 million. Well, I'm willing to accept. Who's put a £9 million asking price on him? He didn't cost us anything. I want a shot of him. Transfer list. Go. You are so far down the pecking order. You may as well go on the transfer list as well. Let's just get you out of here. Replace Cashman as vice captain. Odin. I mean, it might be the making of him. Imagine. The comeback story of the century. I'm going to do it. Let's give him some responsibility. Godwin's like, what the hell has just happened? Right, we don't want that goalkeeper. I'm going to delay it because we might need him. Hopefully we're getting the guy from Derby. I am going to be a rascal. And I'm going to set my tactic to that. And see what my director of football brings in as wingers when he realises we don't have any. There you go. I bet that's a winger. Right, we'll take 4 million for him. We'll take 3 million for this guy. There you go, see? See? Oh, he's a striker. He can play on either wing. Another Brazilian. We'll take another Brazilian. 4.1 million. Also play central midfield. What a strange chap. I don't think we need him, do we? Let's withdraw that one. Still nobody wants Walsh or Dempster. I mean, we've got deadline day coming up, so they might go on deadline day. They are both transfer listed. I don't hold out a lot of hope, though. That's no business being transfer listed. You're the same guy who's just brought in 2 new right backs. And you're saying that right back doesn't need to be on the transfer list. Fine, I'll take him off. I want to do everything by the book, everything right. Son is 6'9" forward. Wow, you've outdone me there. I'm a little bit worried this goalkeeper still hasn't arrived. I imagine he's very wary as he's playing regularly for Derby, who are 4th. Why on earth would he want to come and play for us? It does mean Odin's going to play today. That's what a 4-2-3-1 would look like. We're not going to play it. You know what, Odin? You're going to have to be a sweeper keeper. That's what we play. And you're going to like it. Right. The resurgence of Odin starts here. Watch him be man of the match. Now he's got his new responsibility as vice captain. Kadrich defends the near post at corners. Should we try and find him here? Oh, yeah, there he is. The guy who was marking scored. It's fine. It's fine. It'll all be okay. They're playing a flat back 6, the bunch of cowards. Strikers defending is never a good idea. That sounds like someone who's never seen Ivan Toney play a game of football. Right, we're going to score here, look. See? See? Nearly. Nearly scored. He was offside, but he nearly scored. And being offside and nearly scoring is quite good, trust me. Yeah, we're going to score here. A football goal! Oh! It's our captain. Never lets us down. It's only the cup. We won't lose. Focus on the league. We don't want to lose. We want to win this football match. Because the more football matches we win, the happier we'll be. So let's try and win it. Let's go attacking. Let's encourage them and let's try and win the football match. See, look, we're playing well again. Oh, I thought we were going to get hit Kadrich. We didn't. Yes, we're going to win a football match. Doddy's back. Doddy's back. Look how happy we are. We've done 2 goals in this match. And can I point out, Odin not made a mistake yet. He's not had to do very much, but you can't fault Odin yet in this match. If we get a Kadrich goal here, we don't need one because Guzman's there. Lemon's absolutely stolen it. That was Guzman's goal. But we're 3-1 up over Fulham. Who I think are a Premier League team. I haven't checked. I think Fulham are in the Premier League. Yeah, Fulham are mid-table in the Premier League. There you go. Who needs a new goalkeeper? This is the team we've spent £20 million on in the summer. Now we're going to go and win the league. Odin's turning into Worcester Mutter. Yeah, we've fast-tracked the Worcester process with Odin. We've done the whole dropping him, transfer listing him, putting him in the reserves. And now he's back and he's going to be a hero. Becoming vice-captain has made him. What he needed, a little bit of responsibility. I'm a genius. That's man management you've witnessed there. All part of the plan. Right, deadline day rumours. Leeds are after Godwin. And we're looking at Z. We're not going to sign Z. Such a stupid name. Can't imagine anyone calling themselves that. £4 million Aberdeen for Emmett Walsh. We'll take that. Right, for deadline day, we are going to pretend we're going to play a 4-2-3-1 in the hope that my director of football brings me in some wingers, just so we've got them as an option. My egg cushion has moved. I don't need it anymore. I just like it. It's very comfortable. Do we get a weather or traffic report? You do. I did promise. After it's a lovely sunny day. It's quite warm. Going to be putting the air conditioning on as soon as the stream is done, but it's a bit noisy for the stream. Traffic-wise, there is traffic. There's cars parked all the way outside the front of the house, and the school bus is going to be here in a moment. Now is not the time to be starting a journey if you are planning on driving past my house. Right, who's this? Holness. Of course he's a central midfielder. Why wouldn't he be? We need wingers. We'll take him. Right. Oh, it's all coming together. Here you go. This is what we wanted. A 33-year-old left winger. He's Brazilian. We'll have him. How quick is he? Not very. Deadline day. We'll take anything we're offered. Apart from him. We don't really want him. He's old. Not very good. That guy, though, is on the transfer list for 275,000. So if he's actually any good, should we just change our offer and buy him? That's what we're going to do. We're going to buy him. We might as well buy him. Should we try for free? They want £7. They want £7. You know what, Spurs? I'm a generous man. You can have the whole £15 up front. I am nothing if not a generous man. They still want the 20% sell on. Well, hold on. What if I give you £20? They drive a hard bargain at Tottenham. You know what? You know what, Tottenham? I am going to give you £50 if you take that 20% sell off away. Okay, well, let's go back to whatever it was before. Fine. £15 for 20% sell on. Sorted. What is going on? I've never known anything like it. That one needs clipping for Chris. That was bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Imagine being told you're getting sold for £15. Imagine being told you're being sold for £15 and there were 8 rounds of negotiation. Bruninho. Hello? Oh, there you are. Hello. Look, about Steam Deck. Get off! You didn't want one. You had the option a year ago. You didn't want one.
This is mine, yeah?
Stop. You're going to knock all the bin down.
It's already on the floor, Kevin.
Yeah, because it's ready for the video I'm going to record after the stream. Right, should we sign Bruninho from Bah? Is she still there? Oi! Give that back! Give it back! Right. Do we want this guy? I don't really want 31-year-olds. I was hoping to get young, exciting wingers. She's still there waiting to take this. Are you still there? I can see your arm in the camera. You're not having my Steam Deck. You did not want one.
One.
Right, Jamie coming.
Come on, you need to be nice to me. I have a bad mood.
Yeah, you're not having my Steam Deck. I haven't done the video yet.
I will never get.
Just pack it in. Let me stream. Offered to buy her one when they went up for pre-order. She was adamant she didn't want one. Ridiculous. Right, do we need this guy or are we going all in with Odin? No, Jamie's coming. And then we'll rename him to Jamie's here. He's no better than what we had. Our scouts are pathetic. Odin's still going to be our starting goalkeeper. At least we have a proper backup for him now, though. Genuinely not as good as Odin. Yes, we'll postpone the match. Right, I can put this back on the floor again now. She's not trying to thieve it. Right, Wholeness coming in for... How has it gone up to 57 grand? Is that his signing on fee? Oh, this is like the Erling Haaland deal. It looks like a bargain till you read the small print. Goodness me. There you go. Wholeness is in. Doesn't look any good, but ultimately he was £15. And it's there forever on his career history. Oh, I elbowed her in the face by mistake. The chat told me you were back, and I elbowed her straight in the face.
Mean.
You're not having it. I need to do a video.
Chat, you let me down.
Yeah, there was only a couple. There's two of them. She's back. Haha, Anna's back.
Let me down.
Well, I didn't know your face was there. She got elbowed. Obviously, didn't connect as well as I thought I did.
You are horrible.
I'm not horrible. You're not having this thing that I bought for a video before I've made the video. Goodness me. If you break the chair, you're going to have to give me a new one. Shaking the back of my chair now. Why is Anna Miss LOLLUJO rather than Mrs. LOLLUJO? Most unmarried people don't go by Mrs. Has to be a red card for the elbow. It was an accidental elbow. I don't think we're getting any wingers in on deadline day. My director of football doesn't want to bring us any in. Still got it, don't worry. Put it between my legs now. Between my feet. The box is going to be all smashed up by the end of the stream. This is more like it, a 24-year-old. Yeah, we'll sign him. We'll never play him because we won't use wingers. He'll be playing right back by the end of the year. If we could have a left-sided equivalent of him as well, please. It just gives us a plan B. I'd like a plan B. How are we doing for money? Still got plenty. Lovely, lovely, lovely. go. They projected a bid from Reading. There you go. Spillane is a Leamington, but we've signed a winger. I can't believe it. I can't believe we've stooped to this level. Can't believe he's stupid enough to arrive. Where's the rest of the wingers for me to hang out with? There are none. You are the only one at the club. So we're going to be playing with one winger then, right? Yes, Finley. We're going to be playing with one winger. Or you'll never play. Let's see if my director of football wants to get me a left winger before the window slams shut. Dodd can play left wing, I think. We do have an option. We've got so many good strikers now. I don't want to play with just one up front. Not that any of them have scored yet this season. So, you know, I guess it depends on how you judge a good striker. Quite a big squad now. We're a little bloated. Walsh really needs to just leave. As does Dempster. Is there anyone else that we don't need here? Who's never going to play for us again? Probably just... Davis could really do with a loan. Someone wants to take him on loan for the season. That would be super. There you go. We've got some loan offers in for him. Leeds are in with a massive offer for Godwin, and he wants to speak to them. I'm not against him leaving. I feel like we could get more money, though. I don't think that's a great offer. What will it take to keep you here? I want to be playing in the Premier League. Okay, I get that. Where's the one where I just want to set a price with him? There you go. Reasonable amount. And that reasonable amount should be about £15 million. Okay, let's say 13.5. Fine, 13 million. I can work with that, Godwin. They've not offered 13 million, therefore we can reject it. But I'll be a gentleman. I'll offer you out for 13 million. See what happens. Just so he doesn't get upset. Davis is off to Blackpool. Didn't one of our others go to Blackpool? Didn't Amaral go there? This could be the future of our attack joining up at Blackpool, which is nice. No offers for 3 players. We don't need another goalkeeper. I think we're probably finished our business. So we did only bring in 1 winger. Oh, Brewerton. Yeah, he could use a loan. Good shout. Where is he? I can't even see him. Is he already out on loan? Oh, Brewerton's at Blackpool. Is that what you mean? Are they our feeder club? What's going on here? Yeah, so Brewerton, Amaral, and now Davis. Our 3 best young players all together at Blackpool. Nice. We signed 17 players this summer. Yeah, now that's gone down a little bit. It was fine before the season started. Then we started losing. Right, do you reckon I can take this out from between my legs now? I'm clutching it with my feet, and it's quite uncomfortable. If she comes back again, let me know. I'll try not to elbow her in the face this time. Yes, it's my Steam Deck. I haven't opened yet because I'm going to make a video opening it after this stream. But Anna is trying to steal it from me because she wants it. Even though when they went up for pre-order and I said, shall I get 2 or shall I just get 1 for myself? I was like, I don't want 1. Don't care, not interested. I should have learned. The last PS5, Xbox, all the recent console releases, the Switch, we've bought 2. So this doesn't happen. She was adamant she didn't want the Steam Deck. She had no interest. Now it's here. She's trying to do a heist on my office. Ridiculous. Right. So we're going to have Cumming in goal. Poor old Odin. He had his career-defining performance and has been dropped. Hold on, what the hell is this formation? That took a little too long to realise what was going on there. Right. Set pieces. Make sure it's Guzman at the near post. What have I done here? I hate football times. This is ridiculous. Obviously, I don't want Guzman taking the corners. Obviously, I want him. No, not him. Where is he? Is he just gone now? I want him there. Obviously, that's what I wanted all along. Why do you have to be such a swine? Been playing Fable Anniversary Edition in bed for the last week. That sounds awesome. I've got Persona 4 Golden ready to go. You want to get promotions as fast as possible? Or does it depend on the club? Oh, what, you're asking me what I want? I mean, I want to do the best I can do at every club I'm at. So yeah, I guess it depends. The goal is still to get promoted and do well as fast as possible. But what those parameters are varies from club to club. Like if I was managing Derby, you've just been relegated from the Premier League, I would expect to be champions this year. With Leamington, I'd be happy with the playoffs. The board would be happy with mid-table. Why are we not winning yet? Oh, surely not. We can't lose against Wimbledon. They're Wimbledon, for goodness sake. I am good in the playoffs, yeah. We have a good time in the playoffs. We're not in the relegation zone anymore, so that's a positive. We're scratching around looking for positives in this game. There aren't many to be had. We're going attacking. We're trying to. Apparently I can't press the buttons right. I know we're away from home against a team who are above us in the league, but it's Wimbledon. We've got to win. First time Kev's not using a playmaker. I should be using a playmaker. There should be one on the right-hand side of midfield. Yeah, there's one there. Oh, that was a big missed header. Who was that? Was Guzman missing his header? How does he miss it? He's 6'6". How is he missing a header? He's in danger of clonking his head when he walked through the tunnel and somehow misses a header. Right, we've got 6'6" Sandro and 6'8" Kadrich, and we're bringing them both on. This is going to be spectacular. Guzman's still on the pitch as well. We might have to turn play for set pieces on here. So we want him there. Him. I guess we'll have him there. Oh, no, he's obviously not taking it. Let's get this off. Hate this game. We want him there. No. No. Ah! Please. Just, please, let me move the player that I want to move. Because he is not the taker. He is not the taker. Oh, my word. He is not the corner taker. He's also not the corner taker. Right. You swap with... Where's Guzman gone? So we've got Guzman there, Kadrich there, and Sandro there. Now we've got to do that on the other side. Yay! I mean, I can't. He's literally taking the corner again. Football Manager, what the hell are you doing to me? He is not taking the corner. Right. No? There we go. Right. Get you up there as well. We're getting somewhere. And now we can have some players taking corners. Absolutely absurd. Now I see why Zealand does so many clicks. You have to click 15 times to do one thing. Oh, look at our big boys. Look at them. Oh, come on, big boys. Big Sandro. 15 corners. None of them have been highlight worthy. Oh, when is Tour de France out? 4 o'clock, as it is every day. Always 4 o'clock. Did I just say Zealand was right about something? No, I said this is why Zealand takes so long. He still does it far too often. There you go. We've had a goalkeeper make a save there. That's new. Should have won this game. Oh, at least we've got a goalkeeper now. Goodness me, that does make a difference. Now we've got the big boys up front. Come on, big boys! They're just slicing through us, though. Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. Right, give it to the big boys. Flick on to himself, because he's a big boy. Our big 19-year-old Brazilian. Corner! Oh. I want to redo the corners after the game. Yeah, but the problem is that those players aren't going to play every game. I only want the corners like that, where that combination of players are on the pitch. There you go. We've stopped the rot. We've picked up a draw. It'd be nice to win a league game before the stream ends. That'd be a lovely thing to achieve. What an achievement that would be. What a moment for the football club. In the network game, should rename your assistant manager to Zealand so that Zealand is faffing with 2 teams? Nah, I want a good assistant manager. Need to find a local side I can stick 15 past. But we have got an international break here. That probably is an excellent shout. Not West Brom, probably. They're probably not the one we should do it to. Coventry United are a good shout. Aren't they the ones who play at Butts Park? We could have gone back to Butts Park there, but we haven't. We're doing it. We're doing it in Solihull. Hopefully we do actually win. Well, that's going to be quite upsetting. Upsetting and stressful. I think Astral Radiance would be a good investment Pokemon set. Probably not. It doesn't have a Charizard in. Depends how much Radiant Pokemon are going to be a thing going forward. I got my first... Did you watch my video? I've got my first Radiant Pokemon. I've got my Radiant Heatran that I got at the pre-release. But yeah, and sets without a Charizard don't tend to be as valuable as sets that have a Charizard. So if you're looking for investment, I would go Brilliant Stars or Evolving Skies. for reasonably priced sets. Evolving Skies is dirt cheap at the moment in the UK. What it is. No, the formation's set back with the diamond again. That being said, Astral Radiance should still be a fun set. But if you're looking for a long-term investment, you'd be silly not to go Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars at the moment, while they're still below retail price. Because you can pick up Evolving Skies for 120, 125 pound a box. You can get Brilliant Stars if you can find it for. I mean, I bought 4 Brilliant Stars boxes for 110 pounds each from my local game shop. I just got stock in, put them up for 110 pounds. I said, "Yep, well, I'll have all of those, please," because that's 110 pounds a box. That's ridiculous. Can't seem to find Evolving Skies or Fusion Strike. Evolving Skies is up on Magic Madhouse, which we have an affiliate link for. I think you can get Evolving Skies for 125 pounds on Magic Madhouse. You could the other day, anyway. Let's have a look. It's gone up to 135. It was 125 when I bought some the other day. You can get 3 boxes, still below retail price. If you want investment, that's your one. Yes, this is a Hangman page top. Came in the AEW crate. Right, hopefully we're going to put a load of goals past Coventry here. We need to be in the double figures, and we're going to stick another one in for midweek. 14-0, that'll do. That'll do nicely. That's going to be a nice little confidence booster. Hat-tricks for Merthyr and Webb. Goal for Guzman, probably from a corner, or a long-range screamer. Yeah, that's a nice little confidence booster. That'll do nicely. Hopefully, who's our next game? Birmingham. Oh, it's the local derby. What a way to get our first league win of the season. We've got 2 derbies coming up, Birmingham and West Brom. Do we have time for one more match? Well, we don't start matches after 10-2, so let's see what time it is when we get to the Birmingham game. Probably. We've got 16 minutes until Tor is out. Fulham was a win. Fulham wasn't in the league, though. We haven't won a league game yet. We have beaten Fulham of the Premier League, though. I am indeed an AEW fan, hence the full collection of AEW figures behind me. You can't really see because of the sexy bokeh on the camera. We've done the traffic report, I'm afraid. When you say investment, you mean don't open. Absolutely. You can't you can't say you're investing in Pokemon cards and then open the packs. That's not an investment. That's opening Pokemon cards. That's at best collecting. But I've got a chunk of Pokemon stuff that I've invested in, as in it's still boxed up, still sealed, and I don't plan to do anything with for the next 5 to 10 years. And then I'm banking on it being worth a lot more then than it is now. I've not gone crazy with it, but it's just a nice little bit of portfolio diversification. Kadrich has scored his first international goals. Hopefully he'll score his first goals for us as well now. Who are the top 6 club managers in my save? No idea. Do I get ETB boxes from those booster boxes? A few, like the ones that actually, I don't like get a load of them, but the ones I've got a few celebrations ones. I've got a few Shining Fates ones. I don't get them on the regular for booster boxes. For investment, sorry. Booster boxes are worth more usually. An increase in value more. The bin men didn't run off with my package. No, we're good. Right. That'll do. Football. Last game of the stream. The derby. We beat Birmingham home and away last year, I think. They are our closest local rivals while we're in Solihull. They are bottom of the league as well. Oh, this is must win for both teams. Planning to grab some of the Pokemon. I am planning to grab some Pokemon Go. I've pretty much pre-ordered as much as I'm allowed to, because I think it's going to be a really fun set. There's Guzman. Signing of the summer so far, Fabio Guzman. What a man. Their goalkeeper is just flapping. And we have a real goalkeeper now, which is very exciting. There you go. We're starting to climb up the league. How much should Guzman cost? 4 million, I think. So one of our most expensive players ever. But has made an immediate impact. I would like to point out I got him much cheaper on Earth 1. When I got him for about 200,000 for Peterborough and never played him. But this is a 6 years older version of him. We should have bought earlier, really, when he was cheaper. Right, let's have another Guzman near post header. He is such a threat from those set pieces. Of course, the emergence of Guzman does mean Roberts is struggling a little bit for game time. And we've got Steer, who we signed from Bristol City, who picked up that injury early on. I don't know how he fits in when he's back. He cost £5 million. He's going to be like our fourth choice centre-back. There's my posture check. There's Guzman again from a set piece. It's all about Fabio Guzman. Shoot. Nearly. Poor old Birmingham. Well, we're probably still going to draw. It's all we seem to do at the moment. I'm just hoping the form comes together second half of the season. Because last year we started really well and then form fell through the floor. Our form is now still really bad. It's not recovered despite bringing in all the players. But we did bring in a lot of players. So when they gel, hopefully form comes back. And it'll be the perfect redemption arc. We charge up the leagues, get into the playoffs, and win the playoffs 16th time lucky, as the saying goes, to get us into the promised land. That is a redemption arc right there. Right, come on, boys. Let's have another one. That's got to be a penalty, surely. Brooksy, not our most expensive player ever anymore, but still very good at doing a football. 2-0. Oh, thank you, Birmingham, for being rubbish. It's the last time we'll come to St Andrews with this as our local derby as well. Because next season we finally move back to Leamington. After, I think it's 11 years away. We finally go home and Coventry become our local rivals again. And it looks like both Coventry and Birmingham will be in the league below anyway. Right. Let's get Sandro on. Always, no, that's not what I was trying to do. Ed Webb off, Sandro on. Because he's 6'6". He's not very good at heading. Where is he on court? I'm not going to faff around the corners again. He's there or thereabouts, isn't he? He's hovering in the area, that'll do. As long as he's in there. Guzman's the main target. It's not taken 11 years to build a stadium. No, it's taken us that amount of time to move up the leagues and ground share at various places. And now they're finally building us a stadium. That wasn't great from Cummings. Would Odin have saved it? Who knows? Only Odin knows. Well, we all know he probably wouldn't have done. Just, it seems we've not having a lot of luck with goalkeepers. Between our two goalkeepers, we've got nearly 100 games in the top 5 leagues of European football last season between them. And we still can't make saves. Don't really know why Turguy's up for a corner, but he scored, so I'll allow it. Shows how messed up the corner routines are. Because it should not be Turguy on the far post. But he's made the most of it. Would have stuck Sandro there. He could have had his first goal for the club. Come on, Godwin. Good work. Could have gone to Leeds, but now you're on a reserve for us. That's what you get for having your head turned. Look at the space Turguy's in. We're going to make it 4. Just drill it across. Drill it across. Or take the corner. Taking the corner works too. Just do something with it. That's probably not the option, although Godwin's got time to pick his spot. Brooks from range. It's 4. Oh, can we play you every week? We love playing Birmingham. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank's getting sacked in the morning. Can we play you every week? What a time to be alive. Go on, hit it. You hit it. Somebody hit it. Look, he hit it. Bang. Birmingham 1. Leamington 4. We are back, boys and girls. Never underestimate the power of a friendly against a local team that you can put 14 goals past. I love Football Manager. Well, we want 5. We want 5. Birmingham fans will be loving that. They haven't scored 5 goals all season. We want 5. We want 5. Come on. I want Sandro to grab his first goal for the club. That's the one thing still missing. Our strikers are still not scoring goals. It's been the issue for about 15 games in a row now, going back into the end of last season. Our strikers just don't score anymore. And we're trying lots of different strikers to try and make it happen. Cumming makes a save this time. There we go. See, Cummings back. Can we have a 5th goal, please, boys and girls? Come on. Give it to Sandro. I want Sandro to grab his first. Now 5th. Murphy. He's not scored for us yet either. Now he has. Oh, now he has. Oh, it's 5. What a way to end the stream. We're back. We'll obviously continue this on Friday. We've got the network game coming up tomorrow. Friday, we'll be continuing this save. The important thing is we are back. Wonderful stuff. What a performance. What a manoeuvre. Leamington are back. Love it. Right, boys and girls, we will end the stream there because we've got Tour coming out in 4 minutes over on YouTube. So all head over there, have a watch of that, have a lovely time. I keep meaning to mention it. If you miss parts of these streams, LOLLUJO 2 on YouTube is where you can watch the highlights of the streams. You should go watch them. They're good. It feeds kids, Chris's kids. And tomorrow on my other channel, you get to see me unbox my Steam Deck as well. So if you're interested in a Steam Deck, 5 o'clock tomorrow, because I'm going to open that up now and we'll get it out tomorrow as a video. But for now, thank you for watching. Toodle pip. And I will see you again tomorrow for the network game. Bye-bye.